Welcome to Global Eats Uncovered. Hello, food lovers and culture explorers. Welcome back to Global Eats Uncovered, your ultimate destination for discovering the rich histories and culinary traditions behind the world's most iconic dishes. If you've ever wondered what ancient civilizations ate, or how their food cultures have shaped modern cuisine, you're in the right place. In today's episode, we're diving into a fascinating journey through time to answer the question, what did ancient people eat? From the bustling markets of ancient Rome to the vast fertile plains of ancient China, we'll uncover the foods that lasted through time and continue to influence the way we eat today. Ready to explore the delicious dishes that have withstood the test of time? Let's go! 1. Ancient Egypt, the basics of bread and beer. Ancient Egypt is often regarded as one of the birthplaces of civilization, and its culinary traditions have influenced much of the food culture in the Mediterranean and the Middle East. Some of the oldest and most enduring foods in history, such as bread and beer, were staples in the diet of the ancient Egyptians, and they still hold a significant place in modern kitchens around the world. What the ancient Egyptians ate? Bread. The Egyptians were pioneers in bread making, with evidence of bread dating back to 2600 BCE. They used emmer wheat to make loaves, often baking them in clay ovens. Bread was an essential part of every Egyptian meal, served with vegetables, cheese, and meat. The concept of leavened bread was born here, and it has influenced modern bread-making techniques worldwide. Beer. Beer was considered a vital food, especially for the working class. Made from barley, beer was often flavored with dates, and it was consumed daily. Egyptians drank beer as a form of nourishment, and it was so important that it was even used as a form of payment for laborers. The ancient Egyptians' methods of brewing beer laid the foundation for the brewing industry we know today. Lentil stews and vegetables. Egyptians often cooked hearty stews made from lentils, beans, and vegetables. These dishes were nutritious, easy to prepare, and provided much-needed energy for the labor force. Ancient Egyptians also ate a variety of fruits and vegetables, including onions, leeks, garlic, and cucumbers. Modern influence. The bread-making techniques pioneered by the ancient Egyptians have influenced the development of bread across the world. From pita in the Middle East to baguettes in France, beer, a drink with roots in ancient Egypt, remains one of the most consumed beverages in the world today. Egyptian lentil-based stews and vegetable dishes continue to inspire modern Mediterranean and Middle Eastern cuisine. 2. Ancient Greece, the birth of the Mediterranean diet. Ancient Greece is known for its contributions to philosophy, democracy, and the arts, but it also left a lasting legacy in the world of food. The ancient Greeks emphasized simplicity and balance in their diet, which laid the groundwork for the modern Mediterranean diet, a style of eating known for its health benefits. What the ancient Greeks ate? Olives and olive oil. Olives were an important part of the Greek diet. The ancient Greeks not only ate olives, but also used olive oil in nearly every dish. From salads to cooking, olive oil was considered a gift from the gods and was used for both food and religious rituals. Today, olive oil remains a central ingredient in Mediterranean cooking. Pita bread. Ancient Greeks made a type of flatbread that is believed to be the precursor to modern pita bread. They would use this bread to scoop up various stews, meats, and dips, a tradition that continues today in Greek and Middle Eastern cuisine. Cheese feta. The ancient Greeks were among the first to make cheese, particularly from goat and sheep milk. Feta, a soft, salty cheese that is still popular today, has its roots in ancient Greece. It was often paired with olives, bread, and vegetables. Lamb and vegetables. The Greeks also enjoyed lamb, which was often roasted or stewed with vegetables, like eggplant, zucchini, and tomatoes. The use of herbs like oregano, thyme, and garlic added layers of flavor to these simple but delicious dishes. Modern influence. Greek cuisine has had a profound influence on modern Mediterranean food, particularly with the widespread use of olive oil, feta cheese, and pita bread. The emphasis on fresh seasonal ingredients in Greek cooking is the foundation of the Mediterranean diet, which is celebrated worldwide for its health benefits. 3. Ancient Rome. The complexity of Roman cuisine. Ancient Rome was a melting pot of cultures, with influence from all corners of the Roman Empire, including North Africa, the Middle East, and Europe. Roman cuisine was incredibly diverse, with both elaborate feasts for the elite and simple, hearty meals for the common people. The Romans introduced a variety of ingredients, dishes, and cooking techniques that are still used today. What the ancient Romans ate? Garum. One of the most essential ingredients in Roman cooking was garum, a fermented fish sauce used to season everything from meats to vegetables. The Romans made garum by fermenting fish entrails in salt, creating a savory, umami-rich condiment that is the precursor to modern fish sauces used in Southeast Asian cuisines like NGC, MDM, Vietnam, and Nam, Pla, Thailand. Pulls. Roman pulls. a dish made from grains like barley or spelt, was a staple food for both the rich and the poor. It was often eaten as a porridge and was served with vegetables, meat, or olive oil. This dish is the ancestor of modern Mediterranean grain-based dishes, like polenta in Italy and couscous in North Africa. Bread and wine. Like the ancient Egyptians, the Romans consumed bread regularly, usually with every meal. Roman bread was made from wheat or barley, and it was often served with wine, another staple of the Roman diet. Wine was consumed not only as a beverage but also as a cooking ingredient in many Roman dishes. Stews and roasted meats. Romans loved hearty stews made from meats such as pork, lamb, and beef, often cooked with legumes and vegetables. Roasted meats, particularly lamb, were also popular during feasts and special occasions. Modern influence. Roman cuisine laid the groundwork for much of European and Mediterranean cooking. The use of garum has influenced modern fish sauces, while dishes like poles and Roman bread-making techniques are seen in contemporary grain-based dishes and bread varieties across Europe. 4. Ancient China, rice, tea, and dumplings. Ancient China has one of the oldest and most influential food cultures in the world. Chinese food, with its emphasis on balance, harmony, and fresh ingredients, has shaped cuisines across Asia and beyond. From the cultivation of rice to the invention of tea, ancient Chinese cuisine has left a lasting mark on global food traditions. What the ancient Chinese ate. Rice. Rice has been a staple food in China for thousands of years. The ancient Chinese cultivated rice along the Yangtze River, and rice was used in a variety of dishes, from simple steamed rice to savory rice. Today, rice remains the foundation of Chinese meals, and it is a central ingredient in many cuisines around the world. Tea was first discovered in ancient China over 5,000 years ago. According to legend, Emperor Shen Nang accidentally discovered tea when some leaves blew into his boiling water. Tea became a vital part of Chinese culture and eventually spread to other parts of Asia and the world. Dumplings. The ancient Chinese made dumplings, filled with meat or vegetables. As early as the Han Dynasty 206 BCE to 220 CE, dumplings were originally created to ward off the cold and are still a beloved dish in Chinese cuisine today, as well as in cultures around the world. Modern influence. Rice is the most widely consumed staple food in the world, with Chinese rice dishes influencing culinary traditions in Asia, Latin America, and beyond. Tea remains the world's most consumed beverage, and Chinese dumplings are enjoyed globally, from the famous jiaozi in China to gyoza in Japan. 5. The Aztecs, maize, chocolate, and Mesoamerican cuisine. The Aztec civilization, located in present-day Mexico, developed a unique and sophisticated cuisine based on the natural resources available to them, especially maize, corn, and cacao chocolate. These ingredients, along with a variety of vegetables and spices, formed the foundation of Aztec cuisine and have continued to play a major role in global food culture. What the Aztecs ate? Maize, corn. Maize was a central food in the Aztec diet. It was ground into flour and used to make tortillas, tamales, and other corn-based dishes. Corn was also used to make atole, a warm, thick drink made with cornmeal and flavored with spices. Today, maize remains a staple in Mexican cuisine, with tortillas and tamales being popular dishes worldwide. Chocolate. The Aztecs were one of the first civilizations to cultivate cacao and make chocolate. They drank a bitter chocolate beverage flavored with chili, spices, and sometimes honey. Modern chocolate, both in drink and solid form, traces its origins to the Aztecs. Chili peppers? The Aztecs used chili peppers in a wide variety of dishes, and they believed the peppers had both nutritional and medicinal properties. Today, chili peppers are an integral part of many cuisines, particularly in Latin America and Asia. Modern influence. Maize and chocolate are two of the most important foods in the world today. Corn is central to many Latin American dishes, and chocolate has become a beloved global treat. The use of chili peppers in cooking continues to shape the flavor profiles of dishes across the globe. The enduring legacy of ancient foods. The ancient dishes we've explored today, from the bread of Egypt to the maize-based meals of the Aztecs, are a testament to the ingenuity and resourcefulness of ancient civilizations. These foods have not only stood the test of time but have influenced the culinary traditions we enjoy today. Whether it's the staple grains of ancient China or the beloved chocolate of the Aztecs, these foods are a connection to the past, offering a delicious taste of history that continues to enrich our dining tables. Which ancient dish would you love to try? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Global Eats Uncovered for more exciting culinary journeys that take you through the rich history of food.